Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning outside here at Port Elliot, South Australia, is where I hail from, and I'm rosboundy psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And I do have a lovely spread set out and ready for us, so I'm going to go over to that right now. Bring along your psychic senses, your intuition, your gut feeling, and also your spirit guides. Allow them to help you interpret what these cards might mean specifically for you. Okay, what I have is the Rana George deck. It is called Rana George Lenormand, and it is created by her, and the artwork is by Cully L. French. French is the word down the bottom. It's a gorgeous deck. I love the artwork. That's what attracts me to all of the decks of cards that I have so far in my possession as well. It is the artwork, it's the uniqueness, it's the different interpretations that some of these authors put to the cards as well, so that it gives us variety and real life content as such. This here is the guidebook that comes within this particular deck. And I'll just show you how it looks. Like the way this opens is with a magnet. I was going to do that delicately, didn't work, did it? It opens with a magnet catch that is there, and the two halves to create the box as it contains the cards and the guidebook, so that we're not relegated to a itsy weetsy guidebook. It's actually quite a generous reading material in this one. Now, we're not here for that. I'll pop over to zooming these in so that what we're looking at is the specific cards we are seeing for today, and that is the snake in the home space. We have the clover as our theme for the day today, and we have coffin in the workspace. Now, the way I read these is for the central card being the main theme, and in the way that I want to interpret these spreads and have done for a few years, is to have that relationship between the home and the business or workspace connected, and it is via a theme. With the four-leaf clover, gorgeous card. I'm just trying to see what the other numbers are for Fiona, if she's going to be doing the numerology. I'm not sure if she is. Now, I can't remember. I might look this up in a sec, what these particular symbols here are, because that I'm not sure with this particular deck, and it's why I like to investigate some of these, variety of interpretations and decks that we do have. And true hero disguised as an incredible, marvellous and amazing mother. Okay, that's a dedication. Just wanting to have a quick look with this guidebook, because as you may be aware, I don't normally refer to guidebooks. I just read what is on the cards through the intuitive senses and my spirit guides as I'm reading them to you. And it doesn't actually bring that up that I can see what those little symbols are. In some of the other decks, we have a correlation that's somewhere that refers to the regular playing decks that we use in the Western world as such. The diamonds, hearts, spades, clubs type playing cards. Don't know what they are for. Do not know at all. So I might do a little bit more research on that a bit later. We're starting with 2, the clover card, and it is the good luck card, as we probably are all familiar with. As far as the clovers go, being, it's hard to find. What is the 4-leaf clover compared to the 3 leaves? As you can see here, there's the 4-leaf depicted. We've got the tiniest, weeniest little flower bud right in the centre there, which I dare say is something that is very fortuitous as well as part of that. And very interesting. Love it. Very interesting. The little details that we see every so often that we catch next time we see a deck of cards or doing a reading, you don't always see absolutely every detail within the cards. Just saw that for the first time today, now. Lovely, isn't it? So, the reading from the guide book that I will read out is sunlight shines over a lucky find of a four-leaf clover amidst an open green field, calling to be noticed and grabbed. And I do remember the days in school where on the school oval we'd be in our circles and looking for the four-leaf clover. You know, just a group of friends together looking for that luck. And a quote from Frank Sinatra is, luck is only important insofar as getting the chance to sell yourself at the right moment. After that, you've got to have talent and know how to use it. Well, that is true to a point, but this, I think, does refer to the absolute good luck of right timing, perfect place, space, timing, all that sort of stuff. Now, in a reading, this is the happy feel card. Now, this is referring to Rana George, how she is writing from her first person sense. This is my feel happy card, so when I see it in a reading, no matter how bad the cards around it, I know there's something positive or good somewhere. For me, there's no small luck. Luck is luck. So if you find some money on the street or if some happy surprise happens unexpectedly, you're going to feel happy. The clover is the card for good luck, opportunities, happy moments, chance, surprises, and serendipitous encounters. So that is the card. It is the good luck card. So I hope you find your good luck today, that you recognise it when it falls into your lap or whether it's something you go hunting for. Know and put the intention out that you are going to come into some good luck today. Okay, good morning, Shaz, Roz, and all. Good morning. Now, with the snake, card number 7. Yes, snake is here still. It is. And I'm finding the page in the guidebook because it's good to visit what each person's creation interpretation is, especially since it's been a while since I've read from the Rana George. So snake, on the move, and keeping in mind this is in the context of your home space, your close family, friends, and your space, the physical realm that you live in as a home, okay? So on the move, a green and brown snake slithers towards a fixed goal. It appears ready to attack its prey. Well, it depends on the type of snake, doesn't it? Because some really do have that, you know, when they're moving and when they're ready to attack, they'll be upwards. It doesn't quite look upwards. It just looks like it's moving. But anyway, this is the interpretation that Rana George has. So, there's a Persian proverb that suggests use your enemy's hand to catch a snake. And whoever Harriet Tubman is, I'm not familiar with the name, never wound a snake, kill it. It's illegal to kill snakes in Australia. They are protected, unless, of course, they're in immediate danger to your family and friends. I would do that. Anyway, let's look at the reading in a reading context. Keeping in mind this is from Rana's point of view, you should treat the snake when it comes in the reading as if you just opened your closet and found a hidden snake in it. You'll be startled no matter if it's venomous or not. It's the same as mice. They surprise you too. The snake talks about trouble, envy, deceit, lies, betrayal, jealousy, and sometimes something that's going to bite you. In other contexts, it describes something bending, winding, coiling, U-turns, pipes, chains, wires, etc. So the other type of description can be charming, sexy, bendable, or alluring. It's whatever is happening in your life and what context, what perspective it is that you might be seeing and feeling the snake symbolism energies today as well. Because I do think that, you know, they are creatures of our earth. Who knows how far in the universe they are, the energies of what each and every living being, the influence, how far it works and stretches out. Who knows? It has that live energy that it is ready at any time to protect itself and its own space. There's not too many times where you see snakes moving around as families, so probably concerning the individual more so than the family grouping. So, in whatever context that you're feeling that energy today, it could be relevant to one person in particular, yourself even, who knows? You will know at the right time. Give guiding spirit the chance to let you know as well. So, oh, hang on. Shaz is saying your sound is quieter today. You've had to put your sound up before. Guess what? You just notified me I haven't got my microphone in even. So does that make a difference? I've got it plugged in now. Silly me. Some things you check, some things you don't. I thought it was still in. Anyway, that's all right. We're here. We can be heard, even if you had to put your sound up. Sorry, Shaz. So with the snake, it is my feeling around it is I'm just sensing that growth. For some reason, I'm feeling the skin being shed. So is it at its most grown and ready for the next phase of growth and moving on to that next stage? Even Rana has mentioned it's that in movement. So something happening in your home space that's needing that sense of awareness and readiness to do whatever is needing to be done in that coiling, winding, doing whatever. If it's something, and I'm feeling too, she did mention there that it's the alluring, charming, sexy, bendable, that type of thing. Maybe there is a person that you'd like to attract into your life that you're feeling that need to be flexible in, sensuality and that sort of thing to bring in that attraction for a love, that type of thing that you would like to bring into your home space, being part of your more personal, intimate life. That's what I'm getting anyway. So feel into that. Let's have a look. Just saw this one as well. Is it on? It is turned on. Let me just have a look at the sound settings. So bear with me for a moment. Oh, that's sound effects. There you go. There's I found a button. Sound. There it is. Oops, bring it up. It is supposed to be built-in microphone here. I had to choose it. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh, there you go. It's not showing up. Maybe it doesn't. Let me have a look. I might need to have to. Yeah, it's not doing anything. The yay was loud. That's a sound effect, so that's built in. Obviously, my built-in microphone isn't working that well either. Let me see if that hoiks it up. No, the volume's not doing too well at all. I'll have to fix it by tomorrow morning then. I don't know. I do not know. It's paused. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Logitech Streamcam has a mic. There it is. Let's see. Is that better? It's showing up that the volume is a lot better. It's higher. I've got it set on 90. I'm sure you'll let me know, Shaz. So hopefully everyone's heard enough that it's been enough that people can hear. You're the only one commenting yet, Shaz, so who knows. Completely going. Oh, hang on, Julie, there you are. So I've got someone else commenting. Hi, Julie, as well. Thank you very much for commenting. You can hear me. Is it louder now? I don't know. Completely gone now. It should be up again. I'll wait till one or other of you might be commenting again before I change the setting. So it's back now. It was only an instant. I'm pressing buttons. Anyway, right, so we can get from here that what we've got with the clover is, the theme is, it's a good luck day. You are going to find some luck in some form throughout the day today. With our home space, with the snake there, it's not so much about the deception and all that sort of thing. Really what I'm feeling is that change of the skin, like it's the growing into more of who you are. I'm feeling it's more about an individual, whether it's yourself or someone else in your family that this is concerning more specifically. So what we're needing to be aware of are those signs of yes, it might be the trouble, envy, deceit, lies, betrayal, jealousy, etc., etc., the snake in the grass type of thing as far as another person goes. But it could be that you might, in some a way that you yourself aren't aware of, that you're trying to manipulate another in similar ways with that sort of deception and the rest. Not being quite authentic to who you are and speaking your own truths. Shed that skin and grow into more of who you're meant to be and that intention that you have to live your life more truthfully. That's almost what I'm feeling with this. But referencing to what the lower section, the other type of description that Rana mentions is being charming, sexy, bendable or alluring. And I did mention, as far as if you're trying to attract a new love into your life, to be that is attractive and sensual and that type of thing. As far as how we are bringing in what is our good luck as well. Now let's go over to the coffin that's in the workspace. Okay, and I think that's all the comments I need to put up. Yes, there's no further ones. So next card in line is the 8 of coffin. Oh, and here we have it. Silly me, isn't it? You know how at the start I mentioned I can't see the relationship to the playing cards? Here it is. There's the Queen of Clubs, there's the 6 of Diamonds, and there's the 9 of Diamonds here. It's actually shown as a little picture. Sometimes we don't see the obvious because we just don't look. I was looking but didn't see it. Like, how obvious is that? There it is relative to the playing deck. 9 of Diamonds with the 8 for our Lenormand being coffin. Oh gosh, it's an ending coming up with the workspace. Let's see what Rana has to mention about this one. Gosh. Now, Sharon, you've put sounds like me except for the bending bit. Yeah, I understand what you mean with that one. Yes. Just as a quick thing, I had to put some cool damp towels on my feet last night because what I stupidly did was run out on the asphalt with bare feet. I went to check next door to see if a delivery was sent there instead, and the pavement stuff, the bitumen, the asphalt, the pavers, all of them were as hot as. It was the hottest part of the day, silly me, no shoes on, and I had to run for it, and I did burn my feet. Anyway, it was hard bending down to treat them. They're okay now. Soaking in cold water, in the cool water, was a good idea. Anyway, let's get back to the coffin. Card number 8, 9 of Diamonds relative to the playing card deck. An old marble coffin is draped with a purple mourning cloth, is surrounded by the beautiful lush scenery, and isn't it? It's got your trees and everything, waters. It does look lovely, a lovely place to be at rest. Anyway, this image reminds us that the end can come at any time, but life will always go on. Now, Steve Jobs, a quote that's been added in here: death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. And a Mark Twain quote: the fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. And I've heard that one many times. Live a good life. we are born to die. That's my own look at it. As soon as we're born, we are, or as soon as we're conceived, as soon as we're born, we are going to die. Anyway, in a reading, Rana has, when the coffin card comes up, we have to pay attention because something's about to end or be lost. The coffin signifies sickness, illness, exhaustion, depression, pessimism, death, a heavy or draining situation. The coffin also talks about a painful transformation, change, fears, or a serious loss. When the coffin shows up in a small reading or dailies, the effect is much more diminished. The message can be as simple as putting your feet up, sleeping in extra long, or a period of stagnation. So that's interesting. That's an interesting little aside. I didn't see that there before with the others. The Rana George Lenormand coffin. There's a description of the significance of how it's been depicted in the artistry. So this Roman Medusa sarcophagus is one of many found in southern Lebanon in the famous Phoenician city of Tyre, Tyre. This is the birthplace of our alphabet. It's also famous for the production of purple dye used for fabric worn as a mark of royalty in the ancient world. There you go. Very rich with significance and symbolism in this. The ending, it's not just only meaning a death. It is something completing, getting ready for the new, which is what that Steve Jobs quote was referencing as well. So particularly because we're in the workspace here, or business if you own your own business or work for yourself like a solopreneur type, such as self. Here we are with that is signifying an ending, something finishing. And I just noticed that Shaz, you've put up Randall's daughter is getting married today. So what you have there is an ending of a single life and moving into that is a marriage contract, a vow to join together with another as that monogamous type of a relationship. Well, at least in the West it is. I know there are some that have polygamy, but we do in general have that monogamous monopoly type of thing, faithful relationships. So I think what we have with this here as work, business, in whatever way it feels for you that it's right, that there's something that is going to finish today. It could be small, as Rana suggests, that in a small daily reading that it's less significant, and it can be just that can be a simple putting your feet up and resting for a little bit before you're starting something new. So I think we're really going to feel that is the really good luck factor today, and bringing in something perfectly new for you. It does need to have that ending of a previous to move into the new. And what we're going to get is that benefit of what is the snake. All creatures have their benefits. There is not one that is a completely negative influence anywhere. So as much as a snake card is seen as a negative going by interpretations, I feel that it is actually that movement that is happening from one place to another. It's doing its thing that is a normal, natural factor of living as a snake does. And we do change up. As we grow, we change up and into more beautiful skins. And whatever happens in that process as we grow, it's going to stay with us. It doesn't disappear. Even in our home space, we're learning from relationships with others all the time. So bring it into your realm of understanding with your spirit guides as you move through your day today. Not all cards are going to be easy to interpret, but when you start to really practice it as that daily practice, bringing it into into your own understanding and how you see the symbols, You could become familiar with what the snake means to you personally each and every time in context of what your own life situation is. And even with the clover card and the coffin as we have it today, be ready for anything, because that's what it's letting us know as well. Because yes, death can happen. A death can happen at any point in time, whether it's the letting something go that we have finished with, or whether it's something that we have taken from us. It's still going to be something that lets more room in for something. The energy shift is going to bring us those deeper understandings as it moves through. And Randall's daughter's ex-husband's a snake catcher. It's probably very significant. And there you go with the coffin finishing that relationship in a more truer sense by remarrying. Interesting, the shift in energy there. And hi, Aline, it's lovely to see you here from YouTube. I'm just finishing off, but the replay will be available straight away. I don't shift it away, like I don't take it away or anything. It'll be there for later. So thank you for joining. So as you move through your day, bring that, put the intention there to really experience your good luck in its fullest, and keep being the best you that you can be. And I'm going to go and have some breakfast. Catch you later. Namaste.